Welcome back. Episode 4 of my vlog. In prep for Naturally Aspirated. It's Monday today. Thinking of doing more of a restoration session. The body's feeling pretty beat up after Saturday's event day. That's alright. So it's just going to be a lot of hanging, probably some reverse hyper. Nothing to do with actual loading at the moment. Just do a bit of a reset today and then get back into it tomorrow with some more modest weights, or put a term to it. So that's a good little sequence I like doing. So it's reverse hypers, heaves, and some kettlebell rotations. And I find it just removes a bit of that load off the spine, gets the musculature supporting it working, which is nice, and it feels good. So typically I'll just do 3 sets of 5 to 20 reps depending on tempo and exercise. And that generally makes the back feel a bit better. Going to go on with a bit of hip restoration now. So now, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, maybe a little bit smarter, or just tiring a little bit more easily these days, but just wanted to put out there that I will forego training in place of sleep. I'd rather have a full night's rest than do a session. The reason I say that is having the 4 little humans tearing around this joint. It's almost like a pirate ship. Yeah. I just wanted to reiterate how important sleep is for recovery. Which brings me on to the reason why I'm talking about this, is this restoration session. Unpopular opinion, average people don't need deloads. Well, that's my opinion. The reason for that is they're not having enough neural fatigue, muscular fatigue in general to warrant a deload week, a dedicated week to doing fuck all. Pardon the French. That's why I believe in get more sleep, do a restoration session in the event that you haven't had a crazy competition block. Now, if you're anything like me, I get to October after Static Monsters, and that'll be the 5th competition for the year, pretty much averaging 1 every 8 weeks. I get to that point, I don't want to be in the gym, so that's where I'll go through a deload, or as I'd rather call it, a restoration phase, which is just get the bar off my back, actually miss the gym, so that way there's willingness to get back in there and just look after the body a bit. Because I've definitely noticed the closer I got to 30, and now that I'm over 30, gotta train smarter. You can't just keep being an animal with these things. So that's my unpopular opinion. Feel free to generate some arguments about that, and I'll happily reply to those. I'm sure there's someone out there who'll cite some study or peer-reviewed nonsense, but 9 times out of 10 studies just confirming what Jim Bro's been doing for the last 20 years. So that's my restoration session done. So I finished off with some cable face pulls and some behind the neck press, just to help that shoulder gird a little bit, get some length through the pec. Since adding that behind the neck press back in, I've definitely found my bench feels better because my pecs aren't all jammed up, forcing that length. Still garbage at it, but it helps. So I'm not sure what I'm going to plan for myself tomorrow, but 2 weeks off going into my comp taper, where that is more just moving the body, going for walks, not loading so much so the nervous system recovers, so I can extract as much strength potential on the day as possible. So different to a deload, it's a taper, not required. So yeah, that's today done. Tuesday today, was gonna do some log pressing farmers, but I have my wonderful wife training with me, who's currently feeding one of the small humans. And because she did a mischief to her hand, changed up to just doing some bench and some accessories. That's okay. See how it goes tomorrow. Might be able to cover off some log on that, pending recovery after this. So it should be good to be fun. Aiming for sets of 3 with a distinct pause at the bottom to really kill off any of that elastic potential and get the triceps and that working a bit harder. It's always fun. And the other benefit of doing some bench instead of some log is keeping that load off the spine, because I still need a little bit of a break after the event day on Saturday. So it's almost a blessing in disguise having the wife train today, which is nice. So yeah, let's get after it, do some benching, it's gonna be fun. I don't know.
It stopped.
Come on. There we go. Number's too good.
Now it's back here.
It is back here.
How did the music disappear?
I pushed the right button, Ali Bear. Alrighty. Got Ali here. We're doing the redemption arcs a couple of weeks ago. I had a go at 150, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I didn't quite get more than one. Did I?
No.
So how many are you going to get today?
Is he going to post this today?
10? How about we go 3?
Yeah.
Can we try for 3?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a bit of an audience as well, so.
So do you do gymnastics at school?
No.
That concludes today's sessions. Had some very thought-provoking conversations with the wife about how autistic I can be and how much my public speaking on videos has improved. So that's a plus. Nailed the 150 for 3. I think the audience helped and the motivation from the small human helped even more. So yeah, bring on tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be logging farmers. And it's Wednesday, dynamic day. The wifey's hand is feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Mom,
She's
I'm getting
laughing
my
at me.
bags ready for the fashion show now.
So we'll do some throwing, then we'll move into some farmers. Might even try and make it head to head. I'll do have 2 sets. That'll be fun. And then we'll finish up with some log. So try and keep it moving, dynamic, all that good stuff. Bit of fun, bit of competition. A bit late, a bit early that one. Yeah. So far so good. Throwing's done. Managed 7.5 meters, which is a PR for me at the moment. So since starting to do any sort of throwing for this prep, I've added 1.5 meters to it. So, and that's 7.5 on a really good day with a perfect throw. But still, progress is progress. I can't complain about that. So, moving on to some farmers walks now. Got the kids sandpit in the way still, so disregard the idea for the head-to-head. So it'll just be wifey and I alternating their farmers, and I feel like we'll just work up until you can't hold it anymore. So much for not racing. So when Tash, the wife, came out and saw the kids sandpit and it moved a little bit, she was like, I'm going to trip over that, proceed to move it more, making enough space for a head-to-head. So we did the head-to-heads. It was a lot of fun. She had fun. There's a bit of squealing involved. So yeah, do things that you enjoy. That's what the key takeaway from this. And I enjoy racing and enjoy training with the wife. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, to finish off today's dynamic day, if you want to give it a name, I suppose. This is some log press. I'll probably just stick to doing sets of 10 strict. I might try and push past the 80 kilo mark today and get the pressing a break for a day or two before I get back into it. Seeing as though I had my redemption story yesterday, which is a nice touch as well. So kicking goals. Good. Good. Nice. Well, that brings today's dynamic session to a close. Bit of healthy competition between me and Tash. A good start line from the oldest daughter, and some, I believe it was a PR log press for me with the strict 85 for 10. So good day all round. See what tomorrow brings. And we're back at it. It's Thursday, doing some lower body stuff. Starting off with some yoke. Not going to go too heavy, just get everything moving. Then move into some sumo deadlifts, just as a bit of fun. Probably push some singles, or pull some singles, and then move on to some squats afterwards to finish off. So yeah, that's the plan tonight. Do some volume with the squats, singles with the sumo, and just run with the yoke. Not going too crazy, just want to keep it moving quickly. And we'll go from there. That all felt pretty good. So worked up to 230 kilos for a couple of 10x10 runs, mainly working on transition and just keeping a full belly of air, which in turn will help keep everything stable. So is the plan. Now I just need to translate that across to the comp weight. Like I said before, yoke into sumo, even though sumo isn't strongman per se. There are movements that have a sumo style lift, so you can't hate on it in its entirety. And I'm still in two minds. For the powerlifting side of things, I can pull more sumo. It's just holding on to the bloody thing and getting the right position with my hands, because that supinated arm just throws out the whole position. So I've given hook grip a go a few times. I'm a little bitch. Hurts way too much for me. So I'll probably stick with the mixed grip anyway. But for today's sake, I'm using straps because I like straps. I like training sumo. Even if it means I just put a meat card. Sumo's fun. If you don't train both, you're a goose. You shouldn't just train one. They all have benefits. Anywho, on to sumo. So I just realised, because I'm an idiot, I said it was Thursday. If I didn't correct myself, you'd be none the wiser. It's Friday. Definitely Friday. I didn't train Thursday. I had a day off. So it's Friday today. Thought I'd clarify that. Also, I just want to put it out there, so it's being slow like an idiot. Pretty much 2 weeks out to the day for Naturally Aspirated, which is why I'm taking it as my opportunity to pull a heavy deadlift, because next week I'm not going to have a chance, because that is dumb. That will fry my nervous system too much. And the week after is my taper. So that's why I'm pulling a heavy deadlift and making a variation I've done in a while, just to see what I can do. And if it starts moving slow, I'll cut it there, but as long as it's moving good, I'm going to keep adding weight. So yeah. So I'm going to put it out there. Some people say straps are cheating. I say they're a tool. We like using tools. They help out training. So I'm going to try something I haven't done in a very long time, which is pull 270 with no belt. But I'm going to use straps because it's not cheating. I traded you a belt for straps. So let's see what the deadlift purists say about this. It's all about having fun. Don't be so serious. Ah! 700 pounds with no peak. You! So that's Friday session done. Squats, heaves, reverse hyper finish off. Just get some volume in. So, but pretty happy with that. Just over 700 pound, 320 kilo sumo deadlift. It is cheating apparently, especially when you use straps and a belt. Not why I do that, but I did it anyway. It was fun. So anyway, don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. I have half an idea. And then, yeah, 2 weeks to comp. Exciting times. And it's Saturday. Kicking off today is going to be some throwing, moving on to some log press with the lovely better half of mine. Some extra family in watching, which is nice. So let's see if I can maintain the 7-ish meters sort of marks with the throws. Should be good. Well, that's a good throw. Press. Just before 4. Yeah. Not bad.
What?
That was a good one.
What else could we?
Well, that's the bag throw done. Very convincing, 7.5 meters. And I thought I'd try my hand and see if we'd beat that, but obviously thought about it too much. So, and then Natasha having a go at the 20 kilo bag's quite funny because she's like, "This is heavy." Yes, it's 20 kilos. Anyway, we're going to move on to some logging. Work up to heavy single strict. See how that ends up at. Then after that, we'll just probably move on to some accessories and call it a day. You can do it, come on, come on. 46. 1.
So to be like competition ready,
Yeah.
how many kilos would you have to lift?
60 to 70. Ideally. Nice. I'm missing the 120 and some accessories to finish off the session and conclude this week's training. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you tune in for the next one and the comp day video the week after. Should be a good roundup of how I went. Cheers.